Oh, there's Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
It's everyone's
Hey.
friend. It's
Hey,
Tyler.
Hey, guys.
Tyler.
Hey,
What's up,
Hey,
man?
what's up?
thanks for coming to the show.
I used to watch it as a kid, and I'm starting to get around the rules. So far, I've pretty much been working solely on my Dark Magician deck.
You're
Do you
all
still
gonna
have
make me
Do you
feel-
still have like the Pokemon cards from the past? Or?
I do. I have some of those. I actually got into a little nostalgia bubble like 2 years ago and bought a crap ton of them, trying to get back into it.
Yeah,
And
you
then it's
guys
like,
are
oh, I have no
so
time.
old. I started
Hey, Red.
The game I played years ago was Magic the Gathering, but I started back in 2nd edition.
Oh shit!
I
I
was,
remember that shit.
I'm with
Hey.
you, Igor. I'm with you.
I was at the Origins convention where he introduced it.
Damn.
A buddy of mine
Hey.
actually has 4 original Black Lotuses in a safe.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, my story sounds cool when then you realize, wait, you had an opportunity to buy beta cards and you passed on it because you bought something else from Wizards of the Coast instead. You fool!
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's exactly what happened. I bought
my
all the
God.
Primal Order books instead.
Oh my
To be
god.
fair, because I had cards all the way back to 2nd edition, though, I ran into a real rough spot in college financially, and I went to a card shop and sold every last Magic the Gathering card I had, all the way up through what was it, the Savannah or Savage Land, whatever it was, the tropical themed one.
Oh yeah.
I made enough money to pay for 3 months of rent.
Wow.
And cover most of my school expenses.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, there
That's
was
more
a
than
time
I'd
when
ever
Magic
make in
the
my
Gathering
life.
was keeping game shops afloat, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Still kinda
remember
is,
watching the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever I was a really young kid, and I don't know why, but like whenever the grandpa got sucked into like that black,
The Shadow Realm?
the Shadow Realm, it scared the shit out of me. I don't know why. I was like, what
Yes.
the fuck?
Fun fact, I've also seen both the English and the Japanese versions of Yu-Gi-Oh! And trust me,
Really? Like I only saw like the dub that was like by.
I saw the
kids.
Japanese version, okay? It is way more hardcore and way more R-rated. I even saw season 0
Hey.
of it on YouTube.
You can't beat fucking the.
I love when the guards run in pointing fingers. When you see the Japanese version, you realize they're holding guns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my favorite was up until he and I met. I'd only ever seen Naruto, the American version. I had never
Okay.
seen the Japanese version. So when I saw the Japanese version, it was.
She's asking if you can read her lips in quotations.
See, I'm more of a dubbed person, to be honest. 'Cause I
It
just,
kind of depends on the anime. Like for anime, like Dragon Ball Z is better in English, in my opinion.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then also like Cowboy Bebop and like Death Note, but some animes is better in Japanese.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
guess
guess-
it is a series by series. Some of them, it just like for some reason the American voice actors just hit it. Like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Bleach Japanese subtitle I can't watch because all the voice actors kind of like
I gotta say, One Punch Man is probably the best dub out of all of them.
yes.
Oh, I love that. Like, he's the most he's just like, yeah. I
So
can
not
do
involved. He's like he just doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't
And
give
say,
a fuck.
I originally got introduced into anime back when, and I wish I was kidding. You had to know a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy, unless it was something heavily bastardized and translated like Robotech. If you wanted to watch anime, you had to know a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy in Japan. I am not shitting. These are tapes traded by hand.
So
These are
is
days when people would go to conventions, and a friend of mine had 3 VCRs he would take. Because he spent the weekend dubbing it at conventions. It was ridiculous.
Oh, damn. Thank God for Toonami.
yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Oh man,
That-
I got involved in anime like it became my life when Akira first released.
Oh my
okay.
God.
That's a great
That is
movie.
That's such the gateway drug. The more recent translation is one of the better ones because the original doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But if you watch the the fairly recent dub actually makes it a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense.
Okay,
Especially the scene with the motorcycle when he just suddenly rams it into a wall. It's like, why the fuck did you do that? And then when you see the new version, it's like, oh, it's because you're literally honoring the dead friend by sending him his bike in the afterlife. Now it makes sense.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
if the gateway drugs for my generation is more of the Naruto and Dragon Ball Z area.
And also Pokemon
Yeah,
too.
same here.
Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon. Forgot about that.
Yeah, same here.
But then
I started watching Dragon Ball Z when I was 6 years old. I didn't know what was going on. I just loved the fighting and the energy blasts.
But now I think it's like the Attack on Titan. I think is.
Oh God.
Oh yes.
Oh god.
The new.
Yeah, I can't get into that.
It's not too bad.
It's just. Oh, I see. I'm such a giant rubber monster fan. I'm so pissed off that they passed on a perfectly good opportunity to have a kaiju anime. Instead, it's a bunch of naked morons. Fantastic.
I heard that.
You know what's surprisingly good is Madoka Magica.
Yeah, I heard
that shit.
I've heard of it.
Tyler, what were you going to say?
I was gonna tell a robot that there's gonna be a Godzilla anime coming out pretty soon.
Really?
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I need to catch up on my Gundam, but the most recent thing I watched is it's only because I see it on Tumblr a lot, and I know that should ward me off. But
Never.
But it's well, see, that's my thing. It's one of the things I do. But Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is really, really silly. I've watched it on Kiss Cartoon. The dub isn't too bad. It's really, really silly.
Hey,
It's
who's
very
ready
goofy.
for King Kong versus Godzilla?
Oh yeah, it's coming out in 2020.
Yeah,
So ready for it.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna see that.
You know, I was so worried because if you look at the actual size difference from the older ones, like King Kong, the old King Kong would have been fucking nothing compared to the Godzilla now. But now that I've seen the bigger Godzilla, it's like, the bigger King Kong. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like they
hey.
they did the exact same thing with the original King Kong versus Godzilla. They had to make Kong as big as Godzilla in the 1962
Oh
version.
man, is Terrence Crosby in the chat?
Not that I've seen.
Are we still?
Okay, the reason I ask is he's another kaiju fan like me and Tyler.
We lost it. Red Robot down.
Motherfucker.
Well, I will say this now that Red's gone. Is it bad that my first introduction to King Kong was the movie with Matthew Broderick?
Why
Yes.
dare you?
Oh.
You mean Godzilla?
Wait. Do you mean the Jack
Godzilla,
Black?
not King Kong?
Do you mean the Jack Black movie? One of it.
That one too. That was my first
Okay.
introduction to those two characters. Was those two movies?
Okay, yeah, the
You do
2000s
not exist to
version.
me anymore.
I'm excited I knocked myself out of the call.
Hey, I had-
Yeah, same here. It got.
Just the better ones after that.
Okay, that's always good.
Dead to me.
That's like getting brought into the prequels for Star
when I met
Wars.
Wren, she had never seen Army of Darkness.
What?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's grounds for divorce, son.
No. Okay. I'm gonna side with Ren on this. I don't know her opinion on it, but I gotta say this: Army of Darkness is good, but it's not that fucking good.
I saw the
Red
one-
Robot, I'm divorcing you.
I'm sorry,
I saw it
it's
in the
good,
theater.
but it's not that good.
We're done.
I had seen the
I mean-
All right.
other one, not Army of Darkness. I had
You
seen
saw the.
Well, it was shot like a B movie.
Evil Dead.
I had seen Evil Dead. I just hadn't seen Army of Darkness. I had seen one, not the other.
It was shot by if you've seen the other ones, it's way better. And then also, it's shot kind of like a B movie, and it's probably the best.
Yes,
B
it is.
Yeah, it's probably the best B movie you will ever find.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
The best finance one at least.
Are we watching Steve anymore? Or are we just talking about nerd shit?
I think we
We're just talking about nerd
Yeah.
We're
shit.
talking nerd shit.
Look at that mouth.
Yeah, this
Oh my
is
God,
much
look at the
less.
tiny-
Holy
It's
shit, there's
but nerd
like
shit
10
is
minutes
way
of
more fun to talk about than us watching Steve Shives
Who-
cucking himself.
Who's ready for the Nintendo Switch?
Oh god, Thrax. in the
I'm trying to
chat.
save up for it.
Thrax, Thrax,
You are?
you are not welcome anymore. Guys, this is Thrax. Guys, I've yet to see a kaiju movie.
Oh my God.
Well, no, to be fair, hey, let's be honest. Kaiju movies are kind of a niche thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
remember, it's kind of like wrestling. Not everybody's into it. That doesn't mean they're wrong. It just means they have no soul.
I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you on this one, Red, but at the same time,
yeah,
whether you like it or not, there's Pacific fucking Rim.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna. Hey, look. Okay, hold on a moment. This is, you know how I am. I love giant robots, and I love kaiju. You would think that this movie would be an hour and a half hard-on for me. I've watched it once. I only own the Blu-ray because a friend of mine gave it to me. I've watched it once. That's it.
I'm still waiting for a really
I was
good
not amused.
AAA title, pretty much like giant monster fighting robots. Like
I know, right?
Kind of, like it's
why was it so dumb?
Like we have Titanfall.
Because Guillermo del Toro.
Titanfall is like the closest thing, and it's just like, yeah, this is okay. I mean, I like it.
Red, what was your opinion on Cloverfield?
I liked Cloverfield. I thought it was a fun movie. It was better than any up until the recent Godzilla movie. It was the best American interpretation of the kaiju genre. And I'll say this because it's an American version. It's very much an American film. It isn't an attempt to do the Japanese version.
I thought it was very vapid and lacked really a decent story, honestly. Interesting.
Red, I think I can actually bridge the gap here for everybody.
Yeah.
The wage gap?
The movie works when you understand what the director wanted to do. When I watched the movie the first time, I went, "This is fucking shit." Then,
hey guys, I gotta go up. Gotta call it a night. My mom wants me off.
All right,
good night.
Tell your mom hi.
Take care,
All
man.
right, take care. Take care. See you guys.
See ya.
I watched it again on the DVD or Blu-ray, I forget what, and I had the director's commentary where they explain what was up with the actual alien, where you get the whole, oh, it's a baby explanation.
Yeah.
There are layers to the movie Cloverfield that, because of bad writing, bad directing, whatever, the audience doesn't get.
See, that's the thing. I didn't mind. I didn't mind it as it was because, again, I thought of it as, because let's be honest, I love kaiju movies, but part of the reason they're tolerable is because they aren't in English. Because if you took their dialogue literally, a lot of it's really, really dumb.
Yeah.
And that's it. Even in the best kaiju movies, the stories are kind of weak, and that's okay. That's not why I'm there.
You're there for the monster fights.
Yes, it's for the monsters.
Well, not just that.
Yeah.
Because the actors are at least trying to do drama in a ludicrous situation, and most of them do a really good job. The writing isn't the strong point in it, and let's face it, it's never going to be. I mean, it's really hard to get good writing in a disaster movie is pretty. They aren't the best when they're treated like a disaster movies, and if you've ever seen an old disaster movie, they're terrible. But they're still it's the drama and the disaster part that's fun.
Tenga. Snake Plissken has a great idea for a movie. Kaiju film genre needs a Highlander-style movie. There can be only one.
Oh my god.
I would watch the shit out of that film, honestly.
And all our monster
second,
attack.
I thought you said Zoolander, and I just see all the kaiju, like, making the blue steel face. They're on a runway.
Oh god.
Everybody make that immediately. Make it an anime.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. Oh my god. That's really funny.
Want to see that.
See, yeah, but I was about to say they already have had kind of a there can only be one situation with the God. It was the gods that I'm sure Tyler remembers. It's the one where they actually featured Gino, Godzilla in name only, the American Godzilla for like 2 seconds in Australia.
It was Godzilla Final Wars.
Yeah. That was brilliant. I love when the American Godzilla comes up and he just gets raped. Nope, we hate you. You're dead.
Well, to be fair though, he was small and agile. I thought if they had time for it, a drawn-out fight would have been interesting.
Oh yeah.
Well, from what I remember, the reason he died so quick, it was actually the director giving a middle finger to the American film of Godzilla. That was
all right. Well, I'll be back.
All right.
Of legitimacy.
Well, I mean, let's keep watching Steve.
The solution is not